Hello everyone, welcome to MH Academy. In this video, we are going to understand the concept called as cooperative societies. Let's begin with the introduction part. The term cooperation is derived from the Latin word cooperare. See, the first word co means with and operare means to work. Thus, cooperation means working together. So, those who want to work together with some common economic objectives can form a society which is known as cooperative society. Cooperative society is a voluntary association of persons who work together to promote their economic interest. Motto: what is the motto of the cooperative society? Means each for all and all for each, and it works on the principle of self-help and mutual help. Next is the definition of the cooperative societies. According to the Indian Cooperative Societies Act 1912, Section 4 defines cooperative societies as a society which has its objective for the promotion of economic interest of its members in accordance with the cooperative principles. Next comes the features or the characteristics of cooperative societies. Let's see first one, that is voluntary association. See, members can join cooperative societies voluntarily. No force or restrictions are there for joining a cooperative societies. See, whoever has the common or the same economic objective can join the association voluntarily and can continue as they wish and can leave the society when they want. Next comes the open membership. The member, see, voluntary association means anyone can come and join the society who has the common objective. Next is the open membership. Membership is open. Whoever has the common economic activity or the objective can come without any irrespective of their caste, creed, religion, color, sex. Next comes the number of members. See, in cooperative societies there is no maximum limit. The minimum limit is 10 members should be there to start or to form a cooperative society. Next comes the state control. The registration of cooperative societies is compulsory. Every cooperative society comes under the control and supervision of the government. Next is the capital. The capital of the cooperative society is contributed by its members. Demographic setup. The cooperative societies are managed in a democratic manner. Every member has the right to take part in the management of the society, that is, one vote and one man, one vote. Service motive. The primary objective of all cooperative societies is to provide service to its members. Next comes the return on capital investment. The members get return on their capital investment in the form of dividend. Next is the distribution of the surplus. After giving a limited dividend to the members of the society, the surplus profit is distributed in the form of bonus, keeping aside a certain percentage as reserve. See, we have to keep reserves and distribute the surplus. Next comes the registration of the society. We have to register. With whom we have to register means under the Cooperative Societies Act 1912. Next comes the limited liability. As the capital is invested by the members, the liabilities of the members are limited. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel.